depths of the ocean, a melodic harmony resonated through the currents, carrying with it a soothing and transformative power. This was the song of healing, a mystical melody whispered only to those with pure intentions and open hearts. Annie and Jack, drawn by the ethereal song, followed its enchanting notes, their souls captivated by its beauty. Guided by their love for the ocean and its inhabitants, they embarked on a quest to uncover the origin and purpose of this magical melody. Their journey led them to a sacred underwater cavern, where the song of healing echoed with even greater intensity. As they stepped into the cavern, the water shimmered with vibrant hues, and a majestic presence emerged before them, the ancient guardian of the song, a magnificent whale-like creature known as the Melody Keeper. The Melody Keeper welcomed Annie and Jack, recognizing their pure intentions and their unwavering commitment to the ocean's well-being. It revealed that the Song of Healing possessed the power to restore balance and harmony to wounded ecosystems and hearts burdened by sorrow. With great reverence, the Melody Keeper taught Annie and Jack the sacred song, its notes flowing through their very beings. They became conduits of healing, entrusted with the task of spreading its transformative essence throughout the ocean. Annie and Jack embarked on a profound mission, traveling to troubled areas where the ocean suffered from the scars of human impact. They sang the song of healing, infusing the waters with its powerful vibrations, and witnessed miraculous transformations unfold. Corals, once pale and lifeless, regained their vibrant colors and teemed with an abundance of marine life. Injured marine creatures experienced rapid recovery, their wounds vanishing under the soothing touch of the melody. Polluted waters, cleared as the song purged them of toxins, allowing life to flourish once more. News of their extraordinary abilities spread like ripples across the ocean, captivating the hearts of merfolk and marine creatures alike. The tribes from far and wide gathered, their voices blending in harmonious resonance, as they joined Annie and Jack in a collective chorus of healing. Together, they traveled from reef to reef, from seagrass meadows to kelp forests, bringing the gift of healing to every corner of the underwater realm. The ocean responded, embracing the transformative power of the song, and thriving ecosystems re-emerged, more vibrant and resilient than ever before. But the song of healing went beyond the physical realm. Its ethereal melody touched the hearts of merfolk, inspiring them to mend the wounds of division and foster unity among tribes that had long been estranged. Differences were set aside as the song washed away misunderstandings, fostering compassion and empathy among all who heard its enchanting notes. As they continued their journey, Annie and Jack discovered that the song of healing had a profound effect on humans as well. Their melodies carried through the waves, capturing the hearts of people on the surface. Moved by the beauty and resilience of the ocean, these individuals became passionate advocates for its protection, working tirelessly to restore its glory. The power of the song transcended boundaries, bringing together merfolk and humans in a shared mission of healing and restoration. Collaborations were formed, knowledge was shared, and innovative solutions emerged, driven by a collective determination to preserve the ocean's wonders. Through their efforts, Annie and Jack witnessed the transformative potential of unity, love, and the healing power of music. The song became a symbol of hope and a reminder that even in the face of adversity, the combined voices of compassion and unity could bring about extraordinary change. And so, Annie and Jack, together with the tribes and communities they had touched, continued their journey, sharing the song of healing with all who were willing to listen. Their voices blended with the ocean's whispers, carrying the promise of a harmonious future where the wounds of the past were mended and the ocean's timeless beauty thrived once more. Chapter 14, The Pearl of Wisdom. Annie and Jack found themselves on a remote island bathed in golden sunlight, their eyes captivated by its untouched beauty. This island was known as Lumina, a place shrouded in legends and whispered tales of a mystical pearl that held boundless wisdom. Driven by their insatiable thirst for knowledge and their desire to uncover the secrets of the pearl, Annie and Jack embarked on a quest to seek out Lumina's elusive treasure. Guided by ancient maps and the stories of wise elders, they navigated treacherous currents and overcame formidable challenges in their pursuit. Their journey led them through dense jungles teeming with exotic flora and fauna, across vast stretches of sandy beaches, and into mysterious caves adorned with luminescent crystals. With every step, they felt the island's mystical energy coursing through their veins, heightening their senses and fueling their determination. Finally, after much perseverance, Annie and Jack stood before the entrance of a hidden grotto. Its walls shimmered with an otherworldly glow, and as they stepped inside, they were greeted by a breathtaking sight: the Pearl Chamber. The chamber was adorned with intricate carvings and adorned with precious stones, its centerpiece a majestic pedestal holding the luminescent pearl. Its iridescent glow pulsed with a rhythmic cadence, as if it held the heartbeat of the universe itself. Approaching the pearl with reverence, Annie and Jack sensed a profound connection to its wisdom. As they reached out to touch it, their minds were flooded with a surge of knowledge, ancient tales, and profound insights about the world and its intricate interconnectedness. The pearl revealed to them the profound significance of unity and the power of collaboration. It illuminated the path to sustainable coexistence between humans and the ocean, reminding them that every action, no matter how small, had the potential to shape the future of our planet. Annie and Jack realized that the true treasure of Lumina was not the pearl itself, but the wisdom it imparted. With newfound clarity and purpose, they vowed to carry this wisdom back to their communities, empowering others to embrace unity, compassion, and the preservation of the ocean. Leaving the chamber, Annie and Jack returned to their tribes with hearts ablaze, eager to share the transformative insights they had gained. They called upon the fish and grass tribes to unite once more, not only in their love for the ocean but also in their shared responsibility to protect it. Together, they initiated a movement that spread far and wide, reaching other merfolk communities and even extending to human societies. The wisdom of the pearl resonated with hearts young and old, inspiring individuals to reevaluate their relationship with the ocean and take meaningful action to ensure its well-being. Annie and Jack became ambassadors of Lumina's wisdom, traveling across oceans, attending conferences, and collaborating with leaders from different realms to advocate for sustainable practices. Their message echoed through the depths, encouraging individuals and nations to make conscious choices that would safeguard the ocean and its delicate ecosystems. Schools became centers of environmental education, teaching children about the interconnectedness of all life and nurturing a deep sense of empathy and stewardship. Conservation projects flourished as communities joined hands to clean coastlines, restore coral reefs, and protect endangered species. The wisdom of the pearl guided Annie and Jack's every decision as they continued to foster unity and advocate for the ocean's well-being. They worked tirelessly to establish protected areas, implement sustainable fishing practices, and mitigate the impact of pollution. With each passing day, the ripple effect of Lumina's wisdom grew stronger. The world began to embrace a new paradigm of harmony and balance, recognizing that the well-being of the ocean was intricately tied to the well-being of all living beings. And so, Annie and Jack, fueled by the wisdom of Lumina's pearl, embarked on a lifelong journey to inspire change and protect the ocean they cherished. Guided by the transformative power of unity and armed with the knowledge of Lumina, they became beacons of hope, igniting a global movement that would shape the destiny of the ocean and the future of our planet. Chapter 15: The Tides of Change. Annie and Jack's message of unity and ocean conservation spread like wildfire, reaching every corner of the world. People from all walks of life, inspired by their unwavering dedication and the wisdom of Lumina's pearl, united in a shared mission to protect the ocean and preserve its delicate balance. The tides of change began to sweep across nations and communities. Governments implemented stricter regulations to combat overfishing, pollution, and habitat destruction. International agreements were forged, creating a network of protected marine areas that spanned the globe. In schools, children learned about the importance of the ocean and their role in its preservation. They took part in beach cleanups, planted seagrass beds, and became ambassadors of change in their own communities. The next generation was filled with a profound sense of responsibility, understanding that their actions today would shape the world they inherited tomorrow. Annie and Jack traveled from one coastal village to another, sharing their stories and inspiring individuals to take action. They spoke at conferences, participated in panel discussions, and collaborated with scientists, educators, and environmentalists to develop innovative solutions. Together with the fish and grass tribes, they pioneered sustainable aquaculture practices that minimized the impact on the ocean's ecosystems. They promoted responsible fishing techniques that protected marine populations and allowed them to thrive. The tribes embraced these new approaches, finding harmony between their traditions and the need for conservation. Renewable energy sources became the norm, replacing harmful fossil fuels. Wind farms dotted the horizon, harnessing the power of the breeze, while solar panels adorned rooftops, soaking up the sun's energy. The shift to clean energy reduced pollution and the carbon footprint, lessening the impact on the ocean's fragile ecosystems. In the depths of the ocean, coral reefs flourished once more. With the help of restoration efforts, damaged reefs were rejuvenated, attracting a vibrant array of marine life. Sea turtles, dolphins, and whales returned to their ancient migration routes, their populations rebounding as a result of increased protection and conservation efforts. Scientific advancements led to groundbreaking discoveries. Innovative technologies allowed for the efficient removal of plastic waste from the ocean, preventing further harm to marine life. Oceanographers developed comprehensive monitoring systems, providing real-time data on temperature, acidity, and biodiversity, enabling swift responses to emerging threats. The ripple effect of Annie and Jack's journey reached far and wide, transforming the relationship between humans and the ocean. Businesses adopted sustainable practices, prioritizing the health of the environment over short-term profits. Tourism thrived through eco-friendly initiatives, allowing visitors to experience the ocean's wonders without causing harm. Years turned into decades, and the legacy of Annie and Jack's quest lived on. Their love for the ocean and their unwavering commitment to its protection inspired future generations to carry the torch of conservation. The ocean, once on the brink of devastation, flourished with life, its waters teeming with biodiversity and its vibrant ecosystems restored. Annie and Jack, now wise elders themselves, watched with pride as their efforts bore fruit. The fish and grass tribes lived in harmony, celebrating their shared heritage and the ocean that sustained them. The world had embraced Lumina's wisdom, recognizing that the fate of humanity was intricately tied to the health and well-being of the ocean. As Annie and Jack gazed upon the horizon, they knew that their journey was far from over. The ocean would always face new challenges, but they were confident that the collective spirit of unity and the wisdom of Lumina's pearl would guide future generations in protecting and cherishing the ocean for eternity. And so, with renewed determination, Annie and Jack set sail once more, ready to face whatever lay ahead, driven by their love for each other, their profound connection to the ocean, and the unwavering belief that together, they could create a world where the ocean thrived and future generations could inherit a legacy of harmony and beauty.